Drama City Productions.com.
You motherfuckers are in for a treat. Prepare your ear holes for Sack 'em Up Sundays. Sack 'em Up Sundays.
You got bummed when I was like, I don't got a blunt, man. And at that point, I'd already left the gas station. I'm like, I really don't want to turn back around, even though it's like a quarter of a mile.
I know. When you said that, I was like, he ain't worth shit.
I heard I heard you die just a little bit on the inside.
I was like,
dude.
this motherfucker is lethargic as shit. Was it spiced apple?
No.
What'd you do to it? Don't lie to me. Apple juice tastes funny.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Great flavor.
Oh shit.
That
Flavor aid. LSD.
No, more like cyanide and arsenic.
Whoa. Shit.
Yeah. We're here to party hardy, my friend.
Well, you can keep all of that shit.
Well, I mean, you already drank half of it, man. I don't drink that fucking apple juice.
I think he's dead.
I was gonna say, were you like purring to the microphone or something?
No, that was me. That was me.
Your
like
death
that.
rattle's just like,
Yeah.
It does. It's like he's purring. It's like, I just want to pet you. Don't die, Dale. It's okay.
I purr like a walrus.
Wow. That's gotta be a creepy fucking purr. Be like,
Then he like just start talking like, "Hey, Stan." Like, Stan, who the hell are you talking to?
why is the walrus speaking? Like, damn, he's fucking speaking English and shit. This learned motherfucker over here.
I'll tell you, that's how it usually be.
Yeah,
Tusk.
but
talks weird.
But they cut off his tongue and tusk, so he was just like, ah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to do that fucking live streaming episode where we just watch the movie in its entirety and just for your reactions. You're not gonna be. It's not like you're gonna throw up or you're not gonna be gross. It's just a weird movie out of concept.
I'm telling you, listen, it's 2009.
But I have lost friends to this movie. People who couldn't fucking hang. Pussy ass motherfuckers who were like, "You're a sick motherfucker. I don't know why anyone would like this shit." Like,
Hey, that's that assholes and elbows mentality.
Damn straight, man.
If we're gonna go in, I'm going head deep, damn it, and I'm not talking about my thoughts. Okay.
Thinking with his dick.
Shing! Talking about sword and shit.
Motherfucker.
Pulling that bitch clean out the blade rack. I'm sitting here in my Tula D kickers and my shank slingers.
That's exactly what I was about to ask you. What was that thing?
Hey, shout out to my boy Jaleel Ridings. Y'all can go check out his new high cross bows that he's selling from Shelby, North Carolina.
Is that a free plug?
It's a free plug.
No,
free promotion.
You son of a bitch. You snuck in a free plug, right?
I'm sorry.
We haven't even done the intro yet,
know.
and you're sneaking in free plugs.
Hey, you can always go get you 2 or 3 shank slingers.
Oh, shit.
Start bing, bing, bing. Bing.
Oh, fuck. Well, welcome to Sack 'em Up Sundays. I am your host, Brandon Fisher. And once again, with me, as always, is Dipserder. Is that fucking Men in Black?
It is.
Yes, I knew the damn beatbox.
Yeah.
I've had that stuck in my head for like almost 15 years now.
If y'all can see his face was priceless. He's the whole shit he did just like the movie.
Well, because like every time you like reference something, like 9 times out of 10, I gotta like really think real hard about what it is. But that one, like I was like 3 notes into it, and I'm like, boom, I know that shit.
I'm telling you. Yes,
Ooh,
sir.
is that for me?
Ooh.
Hello. I believe that was the second one, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Or
He wasn't there.
They're the
Like, K. Like, dink, dink. He's a ball chinian. So, what the fuck? Hey, there's probably people out there walking like that.
Balls on their chins.
Ball titties in a different galaxy.
Do you think if you tickle them, they sneeze and it's cum just shooting out? It's not fucking snot.
That'd be funny.
It's like chew.
Like off a Deuce Bigelow European gigolo, she had a dick on her face. She sneeze,
It's the most.
cum over
Oh god, I forgot all about that
That
shit.
was funny.
Oh
That's a
man.
huge bit. I'll tell you.
Shit, well, what's good with you, man?
Man, I've been twisting up. Get it? The can? Drinking soda?
Oh, boy.
Over people's heads. Nah, I just been sit backs and relaxing and kicking on full flex, if you know what I mean, for the people in the back. Sitting high on a chair and want to glide in the air. You know what I'm saying, Jack?
I mean, I know what you're saying is words. I mean, what they were. I mean, I'm gonna have to probably go back and re-listen to it to be like, oh, okay, that's what. It turns out it was like something super fucking simple, and I'm just like, that's a fucking laugh right there.
Turn it into a beat.
I'm gonna auto tune the fuck out of that thing. Oh shit.
Oh, man.
Well, you missed out on a show last night, dude. I had the fucking Wizards.
No, I
come
didn't. I
on.
did not miss out on the show. I chose not to participate because that is some weird shit, my friend. Okay.
Well, it wasn't what you were thinking. It's not like we fucking sacrificed chickens or anything like that.
No. You cut off the nuts of a goat.
Well, I mean, I just do that for dinner. I don't know what. I mean, you
man.
ain't never had testicles of a goat, dude. They're fucking. That is some chewy.
It tastes like gizzards, don't they?
I mean, it's got a nice like pop to it when you just.
Hey, you're giving promo. You're giving promo to the butchers, bro. Don't give their fucking secret out.
You giving out fucking promo like plugs and shit for fucking like what was it fucking
Shank slingers.
shank slingers.
Shank slinger 2000.
But I mean, fuck, this was it wasn't that bad. I mean, like we didn't do there wasn't any spell conjuring or anything like that. It was mainly just like I was like I don't fucking know what I'm doing here. I don't have any knowledge of this shit, so I'm just gonna let you talk. And they just there were a lot of words. It was very thick and hard to understand at times. But they did give me a free tarot card reading, which I thought was interesting.
What did it say?
I only got a 1 card draw, and I asked they asked, it was a question you had to ask and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I want to know about the success of the show for the next year and shit. And they said that they see there's good things coming our way. Not to shy away from taking opportunities, but to be careful of the opportunities that you take.
Alright, bet.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, well,
I can deal with that. Hey, wizardry.
I'll call you out on it and see a year from now how shit goes, and I'll fucking bring him back on and be like, you fucking ruined me.
Okay, right? Nah, we're taking this bitch off. I'm telling you. Y'all share it. The more people y'all share, the more, you know what I'm saying? We do this for a good time, to have good conversation.
Well,
Smoke a little bit of good bud. You know what I'm saying? And have some interesting things for people to sack up. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of, I got a question that I've been wanting to ask you.
Dude, I do not want to smell your ass.
Well, I don't want you to smell it. I want you to lick it. But
Shit!
that's beside the point. I was going to talk about that off mic, but I mean, it's already out there. The question I wanted to ask you, I want you to go into the way, way back machine and think if you can remember what was the first swear that you ever said in public, and how old were you when you said it? The thinker,
I
isn't
said
it?
shit. I was at the gas station.
How old?
I think I was 9. I was 9 years old. I dropped something. And my cousin we were playing and shit in the house. And I dropped something. I remember looking up. And I was like, shit. And this lady turned around. She's like, you shouldn't be talking like that. I said, you ain't my mama. And I walked outside.
That 9-year-old, I could totally see you 9-year-old. Like, you ain't my mama. Just
Oh, yeah.
fucking storming out of there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I didn't storm. Yeah, I ran. Oh, yeah, I ran like a bat out of hill.
Arms flailing. Just, you ain't my mama.
Luckily, she was like a little ways in the parking lot, so she didn't want to follow me to tell my mom. I just cussed, because I probably would have got my ass spanked.
Well, shit, I mean, you
But
and
hey, we live and learn, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. You
Once
and
again, she ain't my mama. I'm grown now. What's up?
Well, you and I were around the same age. I was 8 when I said my first swear in public, and I was on the playground at school for recess, and we were all playing tag, and this kid ended up pushing me, or like I don't know if he pushed me or just like ran into me, but he knocked me off of the playscape, and I hit myself on the ground there. It wasn't painful or anything, but when you're fucking that young and shit, like you're not
dramatic.
you're not gonna take it well. And then like of course the entire class starts laughing at me, and I looked at the kid who started it, and I know what I was saying was wrong, but I don't understand how to say it. I looked at him and I was like, "You need to shut your ass," and then just stormed away.
You can shut your ass. Damn, I say that to today. I told somebody to shut their ass the other day. Someone was driving, and I was like, "You want to shut your ass up?"
I didn't even know what ass meant at the time. I just knew that it was a bad word. Yeah. So, I even before that,
shut your donkey.
I don't even really remember swearing all that much, even in private, up until that point. But I think that might have been like the breaking point where I'm like, you know what? You need to shut your ass.
Hey, from now on, people, you got problems. You want to get into people's shit. Don't even say nothing else. Just be like, you can go shut your ass.
It's like those
It's the most harmfulest, painfulest ass that you can ever say.
It's like one of those bits from Showtime at the Apollo where like women, they need to shut their ass.
They need to shut their ass.
Women be shopping.
They be shopping. They be they do. I'm telling you. I'm glad you know what I'm saying, I've had a son, because now my lady don't have to buy shit no more. She's a responsible parent and she buys things for her son. Kudos to you, honey.
So it's like she doesn't get things for herself?
No more.
Okay, so I thought you were saying it like, nope, she just officially stopped buying things in general.
I mean, damn near. I buy a toiletry. No, I'm kidding. We split everything.
Dude, I don't even buy toiletry. I fucking bring that shit home from work.
That's even better.
I know, and they have both the regular rolls of paper and the fucking flushable wipes. I gotta tell you, dude, I'm loving them fucking
flushable wipes.
Oh man,
dude, I love getting a nice fucking moist wipe fresh out of a pack of Pampers and wiping my ass. I love it. I love it. It's all moist in my crack and shit. Not. What the fuck? No, I'm not 3.
It's not a fucking diaper, dude.
I feel like a fucking toddler if I wipe my ass with a damn pamper.
Well, it's a cleaner way of doing it. Just fucking, it's like a one and done fucking quick old swipe and shit.
Oh yeah, do you swipe from the fucking front to the back?
No, I smear my ass cheeks together and hope that it just pushes everything out that way.
Damn.
I'm on the toilet for about a solid 45 to 53 minutes just trying to smear it off of my ass cheeks.
Damn. It just slides out. Slow as fuck.
Just like one. It's not even a plopping sound. It's just like it just sort of just sludges into the fucking toilet.
That's fucking disgusting.
Oh, I wonder how many people just fucking shut off the damn.
Yeah, they're like, dude, this is fucking nasty. Okay, next.
Oh, shit.
No, but seriously, on a serious note, do you know that Geico can save you 15% or more?
You son of a bitch, dude. I'm telling you, man. You keep fucking putting these free plugs in. I'm going to have to fire your ass.
Is Gypsy D one of the best rappers you know? Go look up the music, hoes.
Hello, motherfuckers. This is Amanda at the Blunt Mommy Podcast. Yes, I'm here. And I'm totally available. But no, at this Blunt Mommy Podcast, I talk about sex, relationships, weird shit, TV shows, and more weird shit. Like, maybe pegging? I'm just saying. I'm just a little Louisiana girl, don't judge me. Anyways, you can find me every week on Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. And your needs will be met. Thanks, guys.
So, I got a story to tell you. And I'm gonna
Say it.
And I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna talk about it on mic as if we didn't literally just talk about it 5 minutes ago.
Say it with your chest.
I have found the latest drug craze that is sweeping the I'd say the nation, but it hasn't quite hit the U.S. yet. But it's on its way, people. You better beware for it.
Dun 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 dun.
Now it doesn't have a name that I know of. And I think we could I think we might be able to think of a name for it.
What do you think?
We'll find out. Let me tell you a little bit about it here, and then we'll figure out what we can name it from there. People in Indonesia are now taking used tampons and sanitary products and boiling them in water, and then they let that stew just simmer
That
for a
shit.
little bit. And it gets even better because then they just
My mouth is watering, not in a good way either.
because you gotta let it cool down first. It's gotta get to a nice cool temperature before you decide to chug a fucking cup of this damn shit. And they say,
Oh my god, I just thought I was swallowing that shit. I about threw the fuck up, bro. About threw it out and said sorry, bro. I'm serious. I felt so bad.
"Oh yeah, dude, it's fucking disgusting."
Alright, let's just stop talking about that shit.
Oh no, we need to name it, man. We need to come up with
Oh,
something.
I got
for
it.
Oh, what you got? What you got?
We
Use tampon soup. I mean, what do you got?
Oh man, the hell no.
The broth.
I call it the hell no, bro.
No, hell no.
The hell no,
That's
bro. Can I get some of that hell no, bro? It's like,
Oh shit.
hey, hashtag hell no broth challenge.
What is it? What's the challenge? Just a cup of
drink
it?
it. You gotta drink a cup of it.
Like how much? How big of a cup?
You gotta take a shot of it.
Okay, just
You gotta take a shot of used tampon boiled.
Dale. Will you do it on Twitter for the show?
I'll do it.
You'll be the first one to start the challenge.
Listen, dead ass.
I will go around looking for someone's used
Listen.
tampons.
I'm serious. Listen, I'll be checking legs, damn it. hey,
It's like, where's that string at?
hey, I'm looking for a good one.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Pick me a winner.
I'm telling you, if by March, people, listen to what I'm saying this, and y'all share this shit, I'll keep my word. I'm man my word. Oh, this is so fucking nasty.
I would really think twice before you say this next sentence, but go ahead.
I'm about to say it, bro. I will take a shot.
Oh, you ain't.
I'll
doing
take
it.
a shot of it if we
You ain't
get 100,000 followers by March.
100,000 followers. So
100,000 followers by March. I took a shot of used tampon.
So like by
Period.
followers, you mean followers on Twitter or just like listeners to the show? Because I mean, this is
Followers on Twitter.
That's a pretty big just for Twitter followers, dude. I can fucking buy those motherfuckers, man. Like you don't need to chug tampon juice, dude.
No. I need.
Like you
we
don't.
Need to make, no, we're about to make a.
You don't need the strawberry Kool-Aid that bad, dude.
We're about to do a video. We're about to do a video.
Oh, yeah, I just.
No, we're gonna redo this, and I'm gonna put it in a video. If I get 100,000, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll see about that. But
100,000.
I'm yeah.
100,000 people subscribe. So if 100,000 people watch subscribe to it.
Okay.
And subscribe to our show
By March. So
by March.
It's January 10th right now. So we have until you have about 6 weeks to get 100,000 subscribers on this show. Well, I mean, I kind of like how you're giving it a ridiculously high number. So
Yeah.
I mean, if we do get them, I kind of have to hold you to it. But
Listen,
it's also super like unrealistic. So it's like, oh, he's never gonna do that.
Hey, but it's possible. Motherfuckers blew up overnight. Look at that motherfucker, Blueface.
Blueface.
Man, he's a rapper, bruh. And I'm sorry, bruh, but I don't fuck with your shit. I'm sorry.
Well, you literally just praised him 3 seconds ago. Like, look at that dude who blew up Blueface. I don't fuck with you.
I don't. He
Fuck-
did.
Fuck all that.
Because
shit.
he was. I'm just talking about how easy it is to blow up overnight type shit.
All right.
That's what I was talking about more so. Because he came up out of nowhere
Out of nowhere, huh?
with that bullshit.
All right. Well, walking
Oh, shit.
Walking away for a real quick second
Head
here.
down.
Gotta bring
it back.
Gotta bring it. Well, this episode's gonna be a little bit of a more of a special episode. Normally this segment is only gonna be like a few minutes long, but I kind of want to make the rest of the episode about it since we got a special guest coming on in a minute. I'm about to call him up. So that's right, people. It's gonna be another time. It's about time for Brandon's Dark Corner. And I love it. Like I do have music for it too and shit.
I believe.
Oh, I got a jingle for it, man. It'll go in there. Yours just staying in too. It ain't coming out.
That sounded pretty bad.
Oh yeah, no, I'll take it, dude. I'd rather listen to that than fucking Slipknot.
Whoa.
Oh yeah,
you might just hey.
I'm calling
all you
out.
Slipknot fans, hey, we still love you.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, if they listen to the show, yeah. I mean, obviously, like if they don't, then fuck you. But
yeah, for real. Go eat a horse dick.
Eat a horse dick
with ranch.
All right. Well, since now are we deep frying the horse stick?
Hey,
like I mean, how is this horse stick being prepared?
I mean, some people would eat it
just raw as it is.
No,
they Kobayashi.
They seen a horse dick fried, like chopped up. They seen it cooked, fried. They eat it.
Dude, I'm telling you.
They fucking eat it with ranch. If they had on an hors d'oeuvre plate, cut up in little pieces with little damn. Dude, people would walk on and say, "Oh, chicken," dude, and eat the hell out the head of that dick.
Jesus Christ, dude. He is.
Disgusting as fuck.
I was about to tell you, dude. My.
Oh my god! I can feed a whole human, to a whole population in a matter of 2 hours at a good mall sitting.
Dude, I'm
talking about. You gotta get you some lamb. This is the ass from a damn man that's 30 years old I killed last week.
I'm telling you, dude. Tara's fucking fried food is so goddamn good. She could cut up a horse stick and batter that motherfucker and deep fry it. I swear to God, I'd probably eat at least 2 or 3 pieces before I'm like, what is it? It's so fucking amazing.
Hey, this shit's kind of scrunchy.
And then even then, she could be like, it's horse cock. And I'm like,
fuck.
Oh, okay, well, keep fucking going in it.
Can I get some salsa with that cock?
I'm telling you,
that's disgusting.
That's tasty. All right, well, back to that. I love it. I don't even know where horse cock came from. But I just like tuned in. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know where that came from either.
Oh shit! But we're gonna start off the corner here with a little bit another piece of history from the serial killer calendar. This day in serial killer history, and on this day that we were recording, January 10th, and this is going to be a fairly recent one, actually. Another foreign person. I'm going to try my best to pronounce it. Zhang Yongming. I'm going to say it's pretty close. Yeah, Zhang Yongming.
Zhang Yongming.
Yeah. He was born in 1956, and they executed him in 2013, which wasn't that on this day in 2013. He was a Chinese serial killer who was convicted of and confessed to murder of 11 men between March of 2008 and April of 2012. It's believed that he fed the flesh of his victims to his dogs and then sold other parts of their meat to local butchers and markets, passing it off as ostrich meat. Oh yeah. He was arrested and they sent him on a death penalty and executed his ass on this day 6 years ago.
Ostrich meat.
Like, I mean, like, I've heard that human flesh has, like, the consistency of, like, a pork, and I feel like I just don't see it looking anything like a fucking ostrich meat.
First of all, this is nasty shit to say, but I would like to see what a cooked thigh looked like. Like a cooked piece of meat from a human.
I love that you're
saying, just to see what it looked like, cooked like if somebody fried our ass and ate us. Like we eat these motherfucking animals.
Okay, so let me ask you.
What the fuck? Somebody slice your fucking leg off. That's a piece of steak right there, boy. Ain't you mammal?
Oh yeah.
You mammal?
Damn straight.
You beef, ain't you?
Damn straight.
You beef motherfucker. I'll slice your ass up right there. I'll throw you some seasoning on. We should taste like steaks.
I'm telling you, man.
Cause I know I'm prime motherfucker real.
We're nothing but thinking
Grey
meat.
Poupon on
Now-
this motherfucker.
Now, if you had a choice, like you were dead set on eating a human being, because I mean, right now, dude, you're kind of passing it off like you would try it.
I'm looking at your ass like I got some
like-
barbecue
like,
sauce
it-
and some damn paprika.
You're imagining me as like a fucking a drumstick, and I'm just like
I'll put
just
some
talking
garlic
this shit.
salt in your ass
Like-
and flip
like
you around and smother you and put your face in lemon pepper. Shut up!
Like when you see in like TV shows, they're fucking stranded on a deserted island, and they look at their partner, and they're just like they look like a piece of food and shit.
Right.
But if
I
you
said, what the fuck you looking like? You
But
got that
it-
crazy look in your eyes? So yeah, I'm about to bite the hell out of you. I'm about to bite you. He's like, what? I'm about to bite you.
shut up, ribs.
I'm telling you, you be asleep. I just bite the shit out your
Like,
hand.
Dale, you fucking like, dude. Why are you nibbling my shit, dude? What the fuck?
Bruh, I ain't ate in 247 days.
Oh god damn, dude.
I'm tired.
How are you still alive? 247. Like what the fuck, dude? Like what are you? But anyway, man. If you were gonna eat a piece of the human body, what would be your first go-to piece? Are you immediately just like, oh, the foot or like the thigh?
First of
or,
all,
like,
I'm light feet, hands either.
all right. So you leave. I feel like there's really not much to them anyway.
But that would just be painful as hell. Just bite a motherfucker tip of his finger off. Just
well, I mean, they're dead. Yeah, I mean, it's not like you're.
no, they're alive.
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't realize.
You gotta kill them. It's just like us hunting for people.
Okay, well, I didn't realize
Hunting
how.
animals and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but we don't.
that's a nice
but
one.
but if I hunt down a deer, I'm not immediately biting into the deer to kill it. I kill the deer before I prepare the
Yeah,
meat.
so a person, yeah. So you gotta, but you.
So I'm not gonna like rip into this, like start eating this motherfucker as I'm like.
Well, you knocked it out. And then you knocked out your
How hard are you hitting this guy where you can knock him out and
A
still
punch.
eat him?
a punch.
One punch is gonna knock him out to the point where you can eat him alive and him not wake up to feel it.
No, I'm talking about no. You're gonna.
Because I'm gonna put you up against Mike Tyson if that's
No,
is that-
no. You punch him, knock him out, then you can tie his ass up.
Okay, and then you eat him. Do you marinate and season your human body?
I probably do.
What do you put on it?
Probably with honestly, just because some soy sauce, teriyaki sauce,
Ooh,
like some teriyaki.
I wasn't
I
gonna go
thought hot sauce. You know what I'm saying?
teriyaki
Salt, pepper.
thigh. I could get behind that.
Look, salt, pepper. I thought a little Italian seasoning, a little bit of lemon pepper, not a lot, just a twang of that. You know what I'm saying? Some paprika, a little bit, some garlic salt. Yeah, and I throw a little bit of jelly in there, just to give that some flavor. And
You mumbled motherfucker, you.
yeah, I would do that. Yeah, I'll do that. I do that.
I'm just.
Yeah, I do that.
It's like you fucking like started falling asleep that way.
I started thinking. I was like, huh. Yes, I do all that. Now the spot I probably do it. I think
It's a
the
thinker.
calf.
Okay.
The calf. Because once it's burned and stuff, and the fat's off of it, and it's just meat, that is just like a good, like, that's like a bone. You know what I'm saying? That's like our leg. Like,
You sound like the fucking Guy Fieri of cannibalism, dude.
It's
Like,
like-
I'm gonna take you to flavor country today.
hell yeah. If we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. We're gonna cook him not. I'm telling you.
That is out of bounds.
And I'm telling you, hey, look, I'm not really doing this. But if I did, if the purge was real,
You would immediately go to cannibalism. If the
Shit.
See, I have a problem. with
look,
these
he looked at me like, what the
Like,
fuck?
like I first of all,
I
like,
set myself up for like, all right, hey, well, we
these-
know if that shit ever happens, don't go to Dale's house.
these purge movies.
I'm gonna be, hey, that shit comes, I'm gonna be like, Brandon. He's
I'm
like, you
hungry.
sick bastard! You better not!
You're out there with the fucking.
Just give me the dogs!
Oh my god!
You ain't worth shit! You ain't worth shit! I'm like, give me the dogs, bro. Give me the damn dogs. The cats are already dead. I just throw them against the window. Doom, doom. You just hear,
God damn, dude! I thought we were friends. What the?
yeah, you thought you were sick, people. I was sick-minded motherfucker.
The purge starts, and I was gonna tag team with you, and you're immediately fucking killing my pets and wanting to eat me alive.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
Well, they see
That shit was funny, man.
it's fucking. That's just. That might have been the funniest fucking thing you've ever said on the show, dude. That was genius. But well, it's weird that you immediately go to like ultra violent shit like this. The purge starts and all crime is legal for 12 hours. You don't ever see one motherfucker robbing a store once. You don't ever see one like pedophile doing anything. Not that I want to see it, but like if you're gonna go fucking dark with it, why don't you fucking go big? Or like, you know, like they don't show like any like it's always murder. Every motherfucker in this country wants to kill somebody at some point in time. So it's like, oh yeah, sure, we're gonna let fucking crime be totally legal for 12 hours and shit. But I know you motherfuckers ain't gonna do nothing else.
It's like,
you guys be killing motherfuckers.
How'd you feel? Would you stay here? Would y'all stay here?
They'd stay here.
Where'd you go?
I'd have my fun.
You would not be going anywhere.
I'd have my. I mean, I ain't going to kill nobody, but I'm gonna stay at like a Walmart like 10 minutes before the purge starts. And then as soon as it starts, I'm just going to fucking swipe TVs and games and all this other shit. And then just fucking get in the car and get my shit and go.
It's free.
Yeah, I mean, it's free. It's free. If it's free, it's free.
I'm going shopping.
Yeah.
I'm going straight to the mall.
Right. So it's like, why not fucking just like load your carts up with shit? No one else is going to be there. Everyone's going to be trying to fucking kill everybody else.
That's what I'm saying. So you go to the mall, it might be.
It's dangerous to be out because they're killing anybody they see.
Yeah, but I've already said I got no problem killing someone if I got to. I mean, like, you got to do what you got to do. So if they're going to make it legal and it's.
Kill you.
They ain't gonna kill me. You kidding me?
You be like, hey, bro, what's up? What's up, man? Pow!
Like I'm gonna walk into like I don't know if you've seen the movie Rampage, but it's like this dude just fucking gets this Kevlar bodysuit and just fucking lays waste to this entire town, just walking around fucking shooting motherfuckers. So I'm gonna get myself one of those suits of armor and shit, like a medieval suit of armor, and I'm gonna walk into the fucking Walmart like 10 minutes beforehand in this suit of armor with a fucking AR-15 just sitting there waiting.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, and then fucking like, who's gonna fuck with me then? Come on.
Nobody.
And if I'm really nervous about it, and anyone fucks with me, I'm in a suit of armor. I'll just like stand still and like try to like pose like I'm just like a stand or something.
I go there,
and then that's when they fucking like they try to touch me. I'm just like, bah, 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 bah.
shit. Take over, bro, like that.
Oh, man, I think I could be okay with the purge and shit.
Shit, bro, that's crazy.
I mean, I say that, but like really, I'd probably just hunker down here and just like watch Netflix and chill.
3 giant things are roaming the earth. You have to choose between which one would you rather have roam. Listen. Okay. A wolf.
A giant wolf? Like how big are we talking?
I'm talking about 25 foot.
Okay, so just like a Jaws-sized wolf.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. A bee. Same size now.
Alright.
And a spider. A poisonous spider. Brown recluse.
I'd rather have the giant spider. Because the bees, I mean, well, first of all, if it's a regular fucking honeybee.
No, it's no.
Or are we talking like an Africanized killer bee?
Yeah.
Okay, well then fuck that shit. I ain't having that. I've seen enough shit around. I ain't fuck that.
20 foot, a 20 foot bee?
I was a beekeeper for a long time.
As long as it's damn.
So it's like, I fuck that. Yeah, I ain't getting stung by no giant fucking.
First of
all, although, I think that would be the best way to go. Because their wings are not really made to support their body weight. So if you amplify that body weight to because a 25-foot bee is going to weigh a lot, and those wings are not going to be able to support it. So it's not like it's going to fly around anywhere. It's just going to be walking around. And I feel like we can fucking take it out pretty damn quick.
I'm telling you.
And that would be an awesome bonfire. Like it would fucking just.
Oh yeah, you cooking a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, you.
You might as well call me human too.
I would take a fucking bite of it. Like if you have a giant fucking bee, I'd have to cut it open.
I got some honey in there.
Yeah, I got some meat right there. Try it out and see. Ew, it's gross, but fuck it.
Some bee ass. I just tried some bee ass. Boo ass.
All right. Well, we like I said before, I really gotta get this guy on here. It's starting to get late and shit. So let me look him.
Oh yeah. Well,
Has this happened to you? You come home to find a stray Nazi on your front porch and think, he's so cute, I'll feed him just tonight. But now your house is swarming with them, and nothing seems to help get rid of them. There's gotta be a better way. And it's time to call in the professionals at You Did Not See That Coming Home Nazi Removal. Here at YDNTC, we take pride in eradicating every Nazi hiding in your home, in places like between your walls, in your oven and gas furnace, in bunkers and basements, in attics. Thanks to our patented Blitzkrieg prevention program, your land will be safe from any future invasion, and that's our guarantee. Each Nazi we capture will be taken to our Stormfront Fun Center, where they will live out their days until being horribly tortured to death immediately upon entering. So give us a call at 555-4976 and say goodbye to those pesky Nazis. Call now and receive a free miniature Ark of the Covenant as our gift to you. Just leave it outside overnight and wake up to a pile of dead Nazis. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call today.
don't play. Do not play with yourself. Okay. So tighten up. Tighten up. Somebody need some daddy. Somebody need some daddy to talk to you. Tighten up.
Well, fuck that. I'm gonna play with myself all I want, man. I ain't got nothing else, Dale.
Well,
nothing else.
Well,
You're taking the one thing that I got from me.
Well, you slap it off then.
Well, damn, that's rough.
Slap it off.
That's a little rough.
You say you're gonna do it. Be a damn man. Slap it off.
All right. Enough of that. I ain't slapping off my shit.
All right. That's fair.
All right. Let's give this guy a call here. see if it's gonna work.
I ain't snapping off my shit.
I ain't snapping off fucking nothing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey Ryan, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I tried getting you on Facebook, but I wasn't able to get it to call you for some reason. So I said, "Fuck it." I got your phone number, so why don't I just try calling you this way?
Cool.
All right. Well, you're on the show, man. Welcome to Sack 'em Up Sundays. I got my co-host Dale with me here.
What's up?
Hi, Dale.
What's good? Dipsy D.
If you wanna introduce yourself real quick to everybody.
Well, I am Ryan Almighty, professional weirdo.
I like it.
I like it. And what does a professional weirdo entail?
Well, you just got to take it to the next level and somehow figure out how to make a living off the weirdness.
I love it, man. Well, the reason I wanted to get in touch with you and get you on here, I love what you do. What caught my eye is you're an artist, but instead of like using conventional means like paint or sculpting and what have you, you use a rather unconventional method. You use human blood. Is that right?
That is correct.
Now that is the most heavy metal fucking thing I have heard.
Hell.
Now Dale hasn't seen the artwork yet, so I'm getting ready to show him some examples that you had sent me before. Let's see, there we are. See, this is the sort of stuff that he does.
Oh shit.
Yeah, right.
I just like my paintings to be extra rare.
You damn right.
Yeah.
That Leatherface shit is retarded.
Yeah, I'm gonna post. I mean, if it's cool with you, I'm gonna post these pictures up on the page as well to help promote shit, just so people have an idea of what we're looking at. But
Absolutely, I actually did that Leatherface for the people. They run something called the Horror Box.
Yeah,
where you're paying money, and every month they send you or I think it's every 3 months they send you this. Basically, it's a box of goodies, and and I think the next one coming up, they're going to have that print in it. I usually only do 50 prints, but I did 150 for them.
Whew. Sheesh.
So if you get a hold of the Horror Box people.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, how much blood does it take to do something like that? I mean, like normally, how big are your canvases that you work with?
I usually It all depends. I mean, I'll do them from 8x10 up to 12x14. I can make a little bit of blood go a long way. I use a watercolor technique. Maybe 20 cc's of blood for a painting.
Oh, that's not bad. So that's like what? Just like a couple tablespoons?
Well, no, it's a lot more than that. It's maybe a couple shot glasses worth.
Sheesh.
Oh shit! Now, do you take out your own blood yourself?
Yeah. I just stick a syringe in and draw it out.
Just fucking
I'm
go
seeing
at
a
it.
girl that's a nurse, and she absolutely hates watching me do it.
Oh shit!
I have this big old like varicose vein in my thigh, and I just stick a big old plunger, and I take out like 50 cc's at a time. And
now, do you have to water it down at all to paint with it, or do you just use it as is?
well, yes and no. I mix it with a medium that I've created through trial and error over the years. So it is kind of watered down. There's something that I mix it with that thins it out, like water, because water doesn't work very well. If you try to mix it with water, it clots up and beads up and just doesn't quite work. Unfortunately, it's my little secret what I use to keep it from clotting.
Okay.
Oh shit!
I like it.
How long have you been doing that?
Well, it's been a while now. I started using blood in performance art like 25 years ago. I'd go on stage and like take a broken bottle and open up my forehead and like throw it on the audience. But through being a tattooist and having a little bit more of a grasp on bloodborne pathogens and universal precautions, I no longer throw blood on people. But
I'm sure they appreciate that. That's like some G.G. Allin shit right there, man.
well, yeah, it's funny you should bring up Gigi. That's when I started blood painting, I was dating a girl named Liz Mankowski, and she's the one that found Gigi dead. If you ever watch
No
the
shit.
Jerry Springer episode with the 17-year-old girl that's run away to be with Gigi Allen, that's her.
No
What?
shit.
That's fucking crazy.
Damn, that's some shit. Now,
Yeah, I was always kind of a Gigi fan, so I mean, I couldn't resist to go there. Now, granted, it was 20 years later, so she wasn't quite the same girl that she was on Jerry Springer, but we'd be sitting on the couch together, and she'd be sleeping. And I'd look at her, it's like, well, from the right angle, you still look like that 17-year-old, I guess.
oh shit.
But yeah, she was a little bit, as you can probably imagine, a little crazy. The relationship was quite tumultuous, and what had happened was we took a road trip to New York City. And she was the type of girl, she'd have a few drinks and it was like flipping a switch, man. She would just be in fight mode. She wanted dudes to beat the shit out of her. Surprise, surprise, she was with Gigi Allen.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's not really my style, so I would keep my calm when she was trying to be antagonistic, and it was pretty intense. So we made this trip to New York City, and the whole time it was one big fight, and she was constantly poking the bear. And I was driving home with her in the car, and she was sleeping peacefully, and somebody had commissioned me to paint a Baphomet for a drum head. And and I was I was like, oh man, why don't they just use some clip art? There's a million Baphomets out there. There's nothing I'm going to bring to the table that's going to make this any different.
Right.
And then it clicked with me while I was pissed off with her. It's like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it my own blood, and I'll take pictures of me bleeding it out. And being I have horns and shit, it's going to look really crazy that I take pictures of me bleeding, and it'll add to the mystique of it. And I did it, and I was actually kind of surprised how well it worked as a painting medium. And then I started getting experimental. It kind of went from there. So, as much as it was a pretty intense relationship and probably not so much fun at the time, I got to hand it to Lizzie Mankowski, because it was her disposition, let's just say, that inspired me. So she was the most damaging self-destructive muse I've ever met in my life. If she's good enough for Gigi, she's good enough for me, right?
That's the spirit, man. Well, shit. Fuck. What was I just gonna say? Goddamn marijuana poisoning. How successful has this been for you? Like, have people like sort of? I know why I saw it and I thought it was fucking awesome. And I mean, I know
it's been crazy. I mean, I've been doing it for a while, but there was when I started blood painting, there were so few people do it. There's a few copycats now, but there was really only I think 4 or 5 of us that used the medium, and everybody did something completely different. So everything really fell into place with it because I've always had the philosophy: if you do something original, you're always going to be the best at what you do. So people took notice of it, and my paintings are in museums and a lot of really high-end collections, and it's been really nice transitioning from being a tattooist. I've been tattooing for 25 years into doing more fine art. And like my paintings are in Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum in Vegas. Edgar Allan Poe Museum in Richmond, Virginia has one of my pieces up. Todd Ray from the Venice Beach Freak Show has a piece.
Nice.
A bunch of notable people have the pieces in their collections now. People notice them more and more. I've done a lot of like album covers and things for people like Hugh Cannot Be Named from the Dwarves and Anti-Scene and a lot of people like that I've done it. So there's the blood paintings have been popping up everywhere, and knock on wood, people are buying them. So I'm glad people enjoy them.
Fuck yeah, it's awesome, man.
Dope.
Hell yeah. Do you have like is there one piece in particular that you could say stands out as sort of like your most high end piece?
Well, the Charles Manson pieces.
That's right, you did the Manson.
And not only am I using blood for those, each painting I'm putting some of his cremated remains in it, and some of his hair. So there's a little piece of Charlie in him.
That's fucking insane.
That's fucking retarded.
Now, what is something like that got to go for? Like, what are you hoping to get?
Ones with Charlie Manson's cremains are incredibly rare, super controversial.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and it's not even the people that hate Charles Manson that are pissed about it. It's the crazy motherfuckers that worship the guy that were making death threats and stuff. And what had happened is originally I approached Jason Freeman, who is Charlie's grandson, about possibly using his blood because obviously he's a relative of Charlie. And I was under the impression all the ashes got scattered. Well, I found out that not all of them did. He had some, a guy by the name of John Michael Jones, who I've gotten a lot of Charlie Manson autographs and things from the year. He was a longtime friend of Charlie. And he and I had hit it off because I used to talk to Charles as well to get autographs from him. That was like 20 years ago. And when I found out Charles was sick, I was wishing my best. I put some money in Charles' account. And a guy by the name of John Michael Jones, who was basically his confidant for 20 years, and I really hit it off. So, when Jason declined contributing his blood, I kind of went public with that, said it was kind of a bummer I wanted to do this. And somebody by the name of Tony Miller spoke up on just one of these chat forums. So I have some of his ashes. I was at the funeral. Well, as I found out later through people that were actually friends with Charles, he did have ashes. He did go to the funeral, but he wasn't a friend of Charlie's. He was somebody's ride. And when they're scattering the ashes, he pocketed a handful. So he did it in exchange for me giving him the first painting, but it really pissed off the people that were actually friends with Charles because this guy didn't legitimately get any ashes. Long story short, John Michael Jones, who was, like I said, a friend of mine, brought it up to Jason, and I agreed to be. There's a documentary coming up called Bloodlines, and it's all about his grandson and how he coped with being, Charles Manson's grandson. His dad was Charles Manson Jr., who had committed suicide and all that. So it's going to be all about the tough road it is being Charlie's grandson. But anyway, he agreed if I were to be in this documentary that he was going to exchange the Tony Miller ashes for ashes that were actually that he had in his possession, so they wouldn't have that negative vibe to them, being that they were stolen.
Oh, okay.
So I agreed to it, and I shot this documentary. Now, I love Jason Freeman to death. He and I party together, still friends. The guy's kind of strange. He's, you can imagine, he's Charles Manson's grandson.
Right.
And the guy is like super religious. He's an MMA fighter. he's totally different than Charles Manson, but he has this weird disposition where he's kind of the same. Like when he talks, he kind of goes off on tangents. You can definitely tell it's Charlie's grandson when you're hanging with him. Well, the guy that was producing the documentary, Buddy Day, I think talked him out of giving the blood for it. And originally he was supposed to give the blood on film. We're going to exchange the ashes. They came to my house to film. Well, he backed out of the blood and the exchange. Now, I don't know what they're going to do in this documentary. It's coming out in a few months. But the guy that interviewed me was really focusing on, it's like, so you like to paint serial killers, huh? And this and that. And I get a feeling they're going to paint me in the light of being some kind of psychopath or something. I don't really know. They can edit shit together however. But they also definitely have nothing nice to say about Tony Miller. Well, long story short, John Michael Jones, who procured this deal, thought it was kind of shady, and he's like, I don't know what route they're going to get, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to exchange the ashes, so you have some that was given out of love. So he exchanged the ashes himself. So the ashes that I use now came directly from him. So, and needless to say, after all that happened, the guy Tony Miller, and if you Google search Tony Miller, Charles Manson, the guy went to prison for being a serial rapist. Now, of course, I didn't know that at the time when I was dealing with him. He did seem off, and he seemed like kind of a tweaker. He was super interested in, how he was going to profit from all this shit. And then he spoke to TMZ, did an interview with them, and claimed that we were donating the money to Stephen Parent, who he said was his uncle or something like that. It was a lie, I'm sure. But not ever did I agree to donating anything to any kind of fucking victims fund, because I always thought Charlie Manson got railroaded. And that's just... when it went public with places like TMZ and Newsweek that was doing this to benefit the victims of the Manson massacre, I was completely fucking pissed, as you can imagine. Right. And I cut ties to Tony, and thank all things holy and unholy in this era of #MeToo that I cut ties to the guy, because again, he ended up, he turned out to be a real scumbag motherfucker rapist type dude, and I'm glad that's I'm happy to be Allin and Charles Manson, but I really don't want a real rapist guy on my as a associate.
Oh yeah, you got out when the getting was good, man. Shit.
Plus, these paintings are going to museums and stuff, and people are saying, "Well, how do you know the ashes were real from him? He was a shady motherfucker." Now, luckily, my friend John Michael Jones, I sent him the ashes that I got from Miller. He compared them, and there were some telltale signs that made Charlie's ashes look a little bit different. And I'm not going to say what those were because I don't want anybody trying to put counterfeits out there. But there was something very distinctive about him, and luckily, John Michael Jones was able to compare. He's like, "Oh, these are legit as hell." And he dumped his, after he took the ashes out he sent me, he took the ones I sent him and just dumped them back in his bag anyway. So they were legit, but luckily Tony Miller was cut out of the equation of it all because, again, do a Google search on Anthony Miller and you'll see the guy is a real piece of shit.
That's fucking crazy, man. Like to be able to get those kind of connections and to fucking actually meet him and have this sort of relationship with, and to be able to just be in possession of something that fucking
I lucked into it, and like I said, it all weird things fell into place. I was friends with Manson years and years ago, and the way I broke the ice with him is I sent him an illustration. I did artwork and sent it to him, and then he started calling me, and he and I struck up a friendship. In fact, if you look online, there's like 3 telephone conversations of Manson and I that I recorded are out there. One of which he's talking about liking my artwork. So it's kind of funny, 25 years later, that I'm doing these high-end illustrations and creating relics with pieces of him in them, and they're ending up in museums and such. It's just kind of weird sometimes how things fall together in life.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All about that.
Now, is this going to be like a one and done sort of thing? I know it kind of just happened. It was a matter of happenstance that you got to develop this relationship and get you in possession of these things. But when another serial killer goes, Son of Sam is on his way out,
and be.
Well, that guy is never going to contribute his ashes. I mean, that guy's a born again Christian, and I have a few autographs of his. I've never written them myself, but he's a pain in the ass to deal with. And there's something called the Son of Sam law that makes it so the serial killers can't profit from doing artwork and stuff from the inside.
Right. It's like how Gacy can't get his paintings sold.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody was related to Berkowitz and they're willing to give me some of the ashes, of course I would do it. And I'm always open to more. I mean, with the Manson ones, I got enough ashes. I've done 5 paintings so far, and I'm going to do 4 more. And then, to be perfectly honest, I love Charlie to death. I'm always going to be interested in Charles Manson stuff, but I've done enough paintings of him. I'm really sick of looking at that motherfucker's face.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man, especially after putting that much time in.
I just did one of Dennis Rader, the BTK killer, and that's kind of a funny story. It was one of his pen pals. Somebody, I think it was Harder, the murder auctions guy. He told Dennis Rader about me, and Dennis asked one of his pen pals who happened to know me about me. And I got talking to her. I was like, well, I'd love to paint him, but I'm not going to ask him. If you have him get a hold of me and ask me, then I'll do it. And it was supposed to, long story short, she did that. It was supposed to be in her blood. And he wrote me, and I have the letter, and it's going to be framed with the painting. And he gave his blessing for me to do this painting. And then I wrote him back, and I was like, hey, do you think there's any chance I could get some of your hair? Because I know you can't smuggle blood out of prison, and I can put some of your hair in the painting. So after you're gone and I'm gone, there's going to be some of your DNA still in it. Somehow that offended him, and he backed out of the whole thing.
Oh, shit.
Dennis Rader is infamous for being like this control freak. I mean, he's the fucking BTK killer. If you research his style, like the way he antagonized the media, and he was just this really bizarre guy. Like, by day, he was a rent-a-cop type guy. He worked security.
Oh yeah, he had a family and shit.
And he was like a church deacon and shit.
Right.
So, and then his inner demons, he would go and like hang children in the basement and jack off on them. He's a weird fucking dude.
Oh yeah.
So I let his pen pal know. I was like, look, if you don't want to donate your blood now and you're backing out because he threw his little tantrum, that's fine. But I'm still doing this painting because, it's not my goal to please Dennis Rader. It's my goal to create art. And needless to say, the paintings, I don't know if the pen pal and Dennis are happy about it. But since we brought up G.G. Allin, to quote the late, great G.G. Allin, if that pisses him off, that's just tough fucking shit.
Damn straight, man. Like what's he gonna fucking do? Cry about it behind bars and shit?
Right.
Oh shit. Well,
he'll do it. What he'll do is he'll shit talk me to his pen pals. The internet's made the whole memorabilia collection thing really weird because everybody's a little bit closer than they were years ago when I was like interacting with Manson and John Wayne Gacy and collecting. And they have these weird minions on the outside and these sycophantic like fans that will do like chores for them and shit. It's crazy.
That's a little desperate. I mean, I've started my own little collection of the macabre shit as well. Like I've got a couple of the VHS tapes from the Heaven's Gate cult.
Oh, that's awesome! That's awesome.
Yeah, and like
Applewhite.
Yeah, I got that, and like I'm huge on Applewhite. I got the book of their teachings. I have a couple of the away team patches that they used and shit.
Oh, awesome! Have you ever been to the Museum of Death in Hollywood and seen the bunk beds and stuff? It's awesome.
Not yet. It is on my wish list though. It's definitely going to be somewhere I go one day.
Right, my buddy Fritz Fell, shout out to him. He gave me a glass, from their collection. He went to the auction and got a bunch of their stuff years ago. And
so what else do you keep? What else do you keep in your collection?
Oh God, I have oddities. I got a lot of pickled punk skulls, a lot of murderabilia stuff. Like, I have 3 John Wayne Gacy paintings. I have Jeffrey Dahmer stuff, Bundy stuff. You name it. I've been collecting for a long time. And when you collect shit like that, eventually it just starts finding you. You get somebody, hey, I got this. You interested? I was like, fuck yeah, I'm interested.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to talk to you about where you got your networks from and like who you find these things from. I'd love to start building my shit up too.
Yeah, it's kind of like this. I mean, being I have horns, being a professional weirdo, people take note. I mean, I stand out to them, so they usually approach me.
That's true. When you have something that's as crazy as I paint with human blood, people do kind of think, oh, well, he might be into some dark shit.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I'm getting older now. I'm like about to turn 49 years old. And I've been doing this stuff since I was in my late teens. So it's one of those things where things just snowball, and you network, people notice you. And I've just made shit work for me. I mean, I wouldn't recommend to anybody that's getting out in the world, tattoo your face and have your tongue split and get horns implanted in your head and paint in human blood and make a living at it. Because, that's a pretty risky thing to do.
Yeah, yeah. Not everybody can pull that one off.
Right, so luckily I don't have to work a day job. I mean, I completely make a living as an artist, and as stressful as that can be sometimes, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Hell no, man. That's fucking awesome, man. You're living the dream right there.
Yeah, sometimes, so there's a fine line between a dream and a nightmare, but it's worked for me, so I can't complain.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. I mean, so what's next for you? Like, what's your next step? Is there is there gonna be something that you're gonna try besides like blood paintings down the road, or?
Well, I'm going to stick to blood paintings, but I lived in California for a while, in the San Francisco area, for 4 years, and I had my museum out there. I went into partnership with a guy named Sammy Town from a band called Fang, and if you look him up, he's a pretty interesting guy, too. He's kind of like a Sid Vicious type character. He killed his girlfriend and did prison time over that, and was an inmate with Edmund Kemper and a bunch of other kind of high-end killers. But anyway, so I went out to California for years, and the two guys that owned the shop I worked at had a falling out, Sammy and another dude, and so I ended up moving all my shit back to the East Coast. So I'm in the process now of getting shit together to open up another museum and studio. So.
Well, you got anything you want to plug out real quick while I still got you on?
Well, yeah. Go to www.humanbloodartist.com if you want to buy prints. I actually have some prints with Charlie's, like the residual ashes from when I do the painting attached to the prints. So if people want to get a hold of some of Charlie's ashes, people want to commission me to do blood paintings, they can get a hold of me through there. And just look me up, support art. Even if it's not my art, support somebody's, because that's what makes life a little more interesting. It can't all be fucking politics.
I'm telling you.
Hell no. Well said, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on, dude.
Yes,
This has been awesome fucking talking to you, and I really hope that we could stay in touch. I might have some future projects for you down the road.
Ooh, I'm always intrigued. I'm always down.
Oh, awesome, man. Well, you take it easy.
You too. Thanks for getting a hold of me, man. It was a pleasure doing your show.
All right, right on, man. You have a good one. That was fucking crazy, man.
Crazy as shit.
Holy shit.
Y'all just got y'all's minds blown and air fucked.
Like, I wasn't expecting
I don't
like that.
We can't say shit. We can't top nothing. He just
No, like, for real. That's why I didn't want to say a fucking thing. I was like, dude, like as soon as he's like the Charles Manson painting, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna let you fucking
rant.
Oh my god, that was insane. You guys learned something today. That was easily the most high profile motherfucker that we've had come on the show.
And you know what? With that's a bomb dropper. That bitch just dropped the mic on your ass.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy, man.
That's fucking retarded.
I mean, you got it.
Who would have thought?
You got any way you want to fucking end it, or is that you just want to?
Dude, that's it.
Yeah, I don't know how you fucking.
My mouth fucking was dropped. If y'all don't listen, all I gotta say is if y'all wanna go back and re-listen to what he said and listen to the names that he said and Google these people, he was down with some real American damn gangsters.
Well, if these people
crazy ass killers.
If people are listening to our show, there's a good chance that they know who Charles. I'm pretty sure my 8-year-old son knows who Charles Manson is
for sure.
But to be fair, he lives in a world where I live and breathe serial killers, and I have 5 of them on my shirt right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, true. So
he's a little bit different, but
listen, like I said, y'all be safe out here, cause
Oh yeah,
I heard that shit.
That was fucking awesome, man. I can't wait to get him back on. I immediately have ideas fucking brewed in my head for shit that we can do with him.
Don't know like that.
But this is fucking. That's been the best fucking segment of Dark Corner ever. I'm so glad we made a whole fucking episode dedicated to it. This has been awesome. You guys have been great. Thank you so much for listening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, be sure to keep following us at Sack 'em Up Sundays.
At Sack 'em Up Sundays.
We now have a YouTube channel as well. Sack 'em Up Sundays is on YouTube. Right now, it's just videos of the audio is just being put to video right now when I upload. But we do have plans for video episodes in the future. We're just trying to get that shit worked out. But in the meantime, fucking get on YouTube, check out the shit, get a good laugh in there. I'll be throwing some video fucking content in every now and again as we go.
And I'll be sitting here laughing along with you, spitting that shit, doing me, what Dipsy D do.
Yeah, that was. I'm so fucking.
Yes.
That was crazy, man.
I
didn't even fucking spark the joint back. The joint died because I was listening to him talk, and I was so fucking into it that I didn't want to interrupt by coughing. So I was just listening to his shit. That was fucking cool.
Yes.
But yeah, we have the bad tattoo contest, people. Don't forget to fucking send your submissions in.
Yes.
You have 6 weeks to send them in. That's until March 1st.
We're getting bad matching tattoos.
Oh, you're gonna jump in on it?
Think about it.
You thinking about it?
Or we do that. Have you seen that show where they do the friends or the sister or the sibling, they do tattoos of each other? Everybody, I give you a tattoo, but you don't know what it is. Or what
okay. I'm down with doing that as long as we have some rules to it. But that's totally something that's separate from this kind. I've been announcing this forever, and I got a few submissions into it.
What did it say?
Well, I mean, I can't. I don't want to reveal any of the fucking good ones on the air and shit.
Okay, well.
But right now, the contest is still open up until March 1st when it closes, and at that point we'll pick a winner, and then eventually it will get tattooed onto my body, and the winner will also be receiving a lifetime of free merch from the show. Since this is going to be tattooed onto my body for the rest of my life, I want the winner to be connected to the show for the rest of their life. And I figure what better way than to give them free grabs at every product that we release from here on in. If we have bonus content that comes out in the show, like Patreon, they get a free subscription. This is a fucking sweet deal, and you motherfuckers do not want to miss out.
I'm telling you, this shit right here is like crack to the 90s.
Yeah, this is a golden fucking ticket for somebody, so someone's got to jump on it. But
be square, be out, be safe, be in. Knowledge within, peace, love, harmony.
And with that, I'm Brandon Fisher,
Dipsy D,
and we are out. Yeah, that's just fucking crazy.
Yes, sir.
Wise words from a young man. Life learned, you understand. It's a consistent going battle. Your life is like a getting caught, but the time's up. You gotta leave what you love, cause every dog has a day. Memories only stay. What's the legacy that you will leave? Flying for no reason. What they talk about when they say that they be stunting but nothing up in the house. They follow the few kids, every night they staying out over pussy that be shaking, not worried about they child. Priorities need to change, yeah, I'm talking to you world. Niggas selling their morals for the gold and the girls. Women they think being bad bitches, where the ladies at? Find out Mr. Savior Ho ain't trying to hit you back. For the ways of the world, almost lost when I gone. There is good amongst the evil, that's why I'm rapping along. It's a change called about hope, being faithful to the quote. The other side, yeah, the joke, until that pressure make you choke. And then you turn to what you know and find out that shit got ghosts. And now that dark is now exposed to that shit called light. Understand you won't grow until your path get right. Foundation shaking cause you taking this life too light. Wise words from a young man. Life learned, you understand. It's a consistent going battle. And your life is like a getting caught, but the time's up. You gotta leave what you love, cause every dog has a day. Memories only stay. What's the legacy that you will lay? Hey, wise words words from a young man. Life learned, can you understand? It's a consistent going battle. Gotta be consistent and consistent. I'm just giving some advice. You just gotta live your life out here working for the stripes for the other man. Not knowing what you really like. Trust your brother in the night. Well, fuck that nigga, he a slob because you took your bands. But the problem was the trust. You can never give enough. It's not the person that fucked up. Well, can you understand? Being honest, being true. That's the realness that's in you. Fuck the cheats and liars too. Will kick the nigga out your crew. Don't blow up, just keep it cool. Silent niggas make the moves. When you make it, he will lose. Cause evil shit will never do. In due time, a lot of niggas who you want in your circle without money. A lot of niggas don't wanna fuck with you. See problem for what it is, and money hungry they ain't shit. Cause that life ain't content, chasing finer things. What's rich without happy? Devil trying to attack me, I pray to God and I know it make it happen. Wise words from a young man. Life learned, you understand. It's a consistent going battle. And your life is like a getting called but your time's up. You gotta leave what you love cause every dog has a day. Memories only stay. What's the legacy that you will lay? Hey, wise words from a young man. Life learned, you understand. It's a consistent going battle. And your life is like a getting called but your time's up. You gotta leave what you love cause every dog has a day. Memories only stay. What's the legacy that you will lay? Hey, wise words from a young man. Life learned, you understand. It's a consistent going battle. And your life is like a getting called but your time's up. You gotta leave what you love cause every dog has a day. Memories only stay. What's the legacy that you will lay? Hey. Yes, sir. Don't like that, don't like that. This could be the realest shit I ever wrote. What's the legacy that you will lay? What's the legacy that you will leave?